rolled stuffed meatloaf. I'm starting the stuffing in a giant skillet with the same stuffing that I've been having. I'm 54 years old, since I was a little girl. Our family does apple, celery, and onion. You sweat out the apple, celery, and onion stuffing. You can make the cubes, dice up some bread that you have. You can just use a bag of stuffing mix. And I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of Bell's poultry seasoning. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a twist and put in some crunch with some toasted walnuts. And you can use sage, rosemary, you know, any blend you have on hand in the fridge. But I like mixing in a little bit of fresh herb with the dry. Throw that in there. I cooked all of this in butter. So then we just want to get this moist, okay? So I have some turkey stock, homemade or store-bought. And you just let all of your toasted bread get nice and moist and soft. Then let's come on down here. This is one that's completely cold. This is actually half of one that's completely cold. I've already rolled one meatloaf. This is where we're going. This is your goal, okay? And we're going to do it again right here for you. Now, if you're cooking for more than 4 people, just make 2 rolls. Hello. I'm showing you the 1 roll. So we're gonna take our ground turkey, 2 packs, right? Take my ring off. I'm gonna hit it with a little Worcestershire sauce. It already has salt and pepper on it. That's all that's going on. An egg for moisture. A little parsley. A squirt of Dijon mustard. Just as our binder, about a half a cup of panko or homemade breadcrumbs, or even you could steal some of the stuff if you're using cubes from the grocery store. You toast up some bread. Just zap it in the food processor and just mix that sucker together. Now, once we get this all together, you're gonna want a quarter sheet pan, line it with some parchment. So we really wanna work this into a very even layer. I took 1 package of cranberries, threw them in a pot with 3/4 of a cup of sugar and 1 cup of water and a little bit of orange zest. And you let that cook until they pop and cracked cranberry sauce. And then you let it cool completely. Now we're going to take our shredded, super sharp white cheddar. And I'm not working all the way to the edge. See how we're leaving a seam here? Then we're going to take our stuffing and put that over top. And now you kind of have to start packing it in there. And then we take some of our cracked cranberry sauce with orange. Try not to touch the turkey. If you have extra, you can just pass it at the table. Then we just start using the parchment itself to help us roll this sucker. And you kind of peel it away as you're going. I know, it's a big fat baby. It is, it's a big fat baby, but it's cute when it's done. And you just keep wrapping and pursuing until you get to the other side. And then the fun part is then you take the ends and just twist them up like it's one giant sausage. And then throw it in the fridge so it'll settle overnight, and throw it in the oven whenever you're ready. Here's our really cute rolled meatloaf. This is my stovetop gravy that I've made 10,000 times for you guys over the years. It's nothing. You make roux, equal amounts of butter and flour, whisk in Worcestershire sauce, some coarse black pepper, and then you whisk in your turkey stock. Store-bought is fine. Let it thicken up. That's your gravy. Always make extra. People always want extra gravy. And then the mashed potatoes, first of all, never put them into a food processor. All you'll make is paste. You will not make mashed potatoes. You must mash them with a food mill or by hand or with a ricer. Then I put in, for just the basic, warm milk and butter. In this case, these are sour cream and chive potatoes. I put in a lot of sour cream and a little warm milk and a little butter. So now we're going to add our chives into our mashed potatoes. The sour cream and onion potatoes are really delicious, and they're always a crowd pleaser.